Tynee's winning. Oh, but he's passing me. I get way more acceleration. Punch it. It's so powerful. What's up guys, it's Drew back at it again with another video, and today I'm bringing you guys the ultimate budget board test with my little brother, Andrick Mar.
What's up guys, it's Andrick Mar, and today we'll be reviewing 9 skateboards, putting them all to the test. Today we're going to be doing an acceleration test, we're going to be doing a 0 to 15 test, we're going to be doing a quarter-mile test, we're going to be doing a braking test, we're going to do all the tests you can imagine to see if these boards are as accurate as they are on the websites.
So guys, when we do the quarter-mile sprint, me and my brother were going to be racing each other. Since we don't weigh the same, I went ahead and grabbed him a weighted book bag, so now we weigh exactly the same, so we can test each of these electric skateboards on the exact same weight scale so you guys can get some accurate information.
Okay guys, so instead of a quarter-mile test, we're going to be doing a point-mile test because a quarter-mile is a lot longer than we thought it was. So the first boards that we will be reviewing is the Tynee and the Enskate. Let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, so this is gonna be our starting position right here. It's gonna be at this flag. All right, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, the Enskate is really close, but the Tynee is right behind it. Oh yeah, I beat the Enskate right now. Yep, the Tynee's winning. That's awesome. All right guys, so the Tynee absolutely demolished the Enskate R3. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on the Enskate R3. We're gonna see the top speed test of that. All right, let's go. Now we're gonna do the point mile of the Enskate R3 versus the Tynee board. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we have an initial kick right there. But the Tynee board is pulling ahead once again. He's literally beating me right now. All right. Oh, and we made it. So the Tynee Board Classic overtook the Enskate R3 with the 0.5 second difference, which is pretty surprising because the Tynee Board Classic is using 105mm wheels. That means slower acceleration, but higher top speed. So let's go into the next test. All right, now it's gonna be TeamGee H20 Mini versus the Wowgo Mini 2. And of course, my brother is wearing the weighted book bag, so we weigh exactly the same. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Oh my gosh, the kick is so crazy. Oh yeah, it's killing the TeamGee. Oh my gosh. The Wowgo Mini is literally killing the TeamGee. How fast am I going? I'm going 19 miles an hour right now. And we passed it. Yep. All right, now it's gonna be the H20 Mini versus the Wowgo Mini 2. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Okay, so I got a little bit of a head start. Oh, but he's passing me. Oh no! Wowgo Mini 2 literally passed the TeamGee H20. And we made it. All right.
So clearly the Wowgo Mini 2 totally defeated the TeamGee H20 Mini. So now we're gonna check out which 2 boards we're gonna race next.
All right guys, this is a new electric skateboard that I just recently got in the mail. It's gonna be the RACED versus the Meepo version 4. All right, 3, 2, 1, punch it. Okay, so, oh cool. Andrew, are you punching at max? All right, so the cool thing about this board is that this board is using the old Meepo V1 motors, and those are the new Meepo V4 motors, which completely demolished the RACED. All right, brake. Why does it take so long to brake? Wow, it takes me so long to brake, jeez. All right, now it's gonna be the Meepo V4 versus RACED electric skateboard. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Oh yeah, I get way more acceleration. Up. RACED is gone, baby. Yeah! And we made it. All right, let's brake. Ooh, the remote says that I hit 30 miles an hour. All right, guys, so as you just saw, the Meepo V4 killed the RACED electric skateboard. I wonder by how long, though. The remote did say that I hit 30 miles per hour, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what top speed that we hit. All right, let's go ahead and race the last 2 bonus boards that I have for you guys. Yeah, they're not budget boards, but you already know. All right, guys, I know these aren't budget boards, but just for fun, let's go ahead and put these 2 boards on the test. Guys, just know that the Meepo Hurricane is using Wowgo At2 tires, and the Wowgo At2 are using the Meepo Hurricane tires because, you know, it just feels a little bit more comfortable on the Hurricane and better range on the Wowgo. So I think the Hurricane is gonna completely kill the Wowgo, but you know, let's go ahead and try it out. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Oh yeah, he's gone. Yep. literally gone. Oh my God, he's so far behind. And we're done. All right, guys, now I'm gonna be on the Wowgo, and we'll see how long it takes to do the point mile test. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Yeah, he's gone. Yo, he's literally gone. All right, but we're still going pretty fast though, and we hit it. All right.
The Hurricane absolutely killed the Wowgo, as we expected.
Yeah.
We just did this for fun. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Okay guys, so here are the results of the point mile race. As we can see at the very top, the Meepo V4 won with a time of 12.8 seconds. The Meepo V4, Wowgo Mini 2, and the Wok Race electric skateboard are clearly the leaders when it comes to the punch and acceleration that you feel at the beginning. Now let's go ahead and move on to our braking test and 0 to 15 acceleration test.
All right, guys, so the way that the 0 to 15 acceleration test is gonna work is I'm just gonna ride the board all the way to the point mile. Once the GoPro says that I hit 15 miles, I'm going to stop the timer on the camera. So let's go ahead and hit it. At the same time, we're also gonna be doing the brake test, where I'm going to go all the way to the camera. Once I see the camera, I'm going to brake. So it's gonna be how fast does the electric skateboard take to brake once it hits a point mile. All right, let's go ahead and hit it. 3, 2, 1, punch it. All right, so we're going, the remote says 15 right now. It says I hit 15 miles per hour. All right, right once I see that camera, I'm gonna start braking and brake. Ooh, okay, so the brakes felt like they engaged the harder that I slowed down. So it took me all the way down to this tree right over here. So that was the acceleration and braking test of the Tynee Board Classic on the Vanguard deck. The reason we put this on the Vanguard deck is because we love this board so much. So we put it on a better deck just to make it more of a comfortable ride. And I think that was a pretty good idea. Now we're gonna move on to the Enskate. All right, so unfortunately for the Enskate R3, it doesn't really have a screen, an LCD screen, so I don't really know how fast I'm going. So it's basically just gonna be like I'm doing a quarter mile test, and once I hit that camera, I'm gonna start braking. All right, 3, 2, 1, punch it. Oh, okay, a little bit of a slow kick, but not too much. Let's see, I really love how stable this board is. I think it's really beginner friendly because it only goes up to 22 miles an hour. And brake. All right. Oh, wow. I feel like this board stopped faster than the Tynee, I'm gonna be honest. I stopped exactly at the same tree, one tree away from the camera. So that's actually pretty good. Pros of the Enskate R3. Like I said before, I really think that this is a beginner-friendly electric skateboard. If one thing that you're worried about is speed wobbles, I've never gotten speed wobbles on the Enskate R3, ever. Because it just doesn't go that fast for you to get speed wobbles in the first place. So I think it's a pretty solid board, and it comes with a really big battery. So let's go ahead and move on to the Meepo version 4. All right guys, now we're moving to the Meepo V4. Oh, this board is so scary to ride because it goes so fast. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Yeah, the kick. You know you love that kick. All right, so I'm speed mode 4 and I'm on brake mode 4. So right when I hit that camera, I'm gonna start braking. And brake. Oh my gosh! Holy crap. I will never again use brake mode 4, ever. No. I've always had the Meepo V4 on brake mode 2 or 3, but heck no am I ever gonna use brake mode 4 again. But yeah, it seems like we stopped before the tree. So that's actually really solid. So pros of the Meepo V4, I really believe that this is the fastest electric skateboard that I have. I really believe that this is the fastest budget board out of the entire lineup that I have. It accelerates way faster than all the other boards, except for the Wowgo, which is pretty surprising because they're using, I think, the same wattage motors, around 620 watts each. And so you can really feel how much power the Wowgo Mini has. If anything, the Wowgo Mini just has too much power. But you know, some people like that. All right, so now we're moving on to the Wok Race 0 to 15 acceleration test and braking test. Let's go ahead and hop on, and 3, 2, 1, punch it. Yeah, so this board brings back so many memories of the Meepo V1. because that was actually my first electric skateboard. So seeing that it's using the same motor is really good. All right, 3, 2, 1, brake. Oh yeah, these brakes are so soft. It's still braking. What? And done. So if you guys could tell, we used to stop at that tree. We literally stopped in between the middle of these two trees. So I'm gonna have to say that the braking on the Wowgo RACED electric skateboard is kind of bad. Just gonna be honest. But the Wowgo RACED does have more top end torque than I imagined. Like, I believe that it has more torque than the Enskate R3, maybe more than the Tynee, but the Tynee board is a pretty good board. So solids of this board is that they sell this board on Amazon, and it comes with a super dope grip tape. Just a warning though, you do have to put this grip tape on yourself because they just leave it in the box, which I think the Wowgo RACED should ship with this grip tape. So now let's move on to the mini boards. We're gonna start with the Wowgo Mini 2. The deck is so small and the motors are so powerful that it's just insanely torquey. Like, I almost kick up every single time. All right, let's go ahead and try this. 3, 2, 1, punch it. Oh, okay. You have to ease in a little bit on the throttle, but then you can safely punch it. So we're doing pretty good right now. And then I'm gonna brake right when we hit the camera. 3, 2, 1, brake. All right. Oh my gosh, the wheels are literally slipping out. Okay, so one con, the wheels, they're slipping out. I don't know why, but we did brake before we hit the first tree. So braking is very strong and that's a plus, but it slips out. So like if you have really small, soft and smooth terrain like I do over here, these brakes are just way too strong. And the worst part is that you can't really control how hard the brakes are. So you kind of just have to deal with it. So for me personally, I'm just gonna ride in speed mode 3 when it comes to the Wowgo Mini because it's just way too torquey. Now we're moving on to the TeamGee H20 Mini. A cool thing is that you can actually change the speed modes and you can change the braking modes. So we're gonna be on brake mode 4 for this guy. All right, 3, 2, 1, punch it. Okay, yep, a little bit of a start. It's always scary taking off with short boards because they're so small, and if you're going really fast and hit one bump or crack, you're pretty much a goner. All right, we're gonna brake in 3, 2, 1, brake. Ooh, okay. I heard a little bit of a slip out, but those brakes are pretty good. All right, and we stopped before we hit the first tree. So brakes on these are a plus. So, all right, pros of the TeamGee H20 Mini. It's really cool how it does have a lot of top end torque. So if you want to punch it, you can. And it looks like a really cool cruiser surf style board. I just wish that it was a little bit bigger though. But this TeamGee H20 Mini is a pretty solid board. You can have a lot of fun on it, especially if you're looking for a board with a kicktail. But man, brake mode 4 is kind of powerful. All right.
So guys, here's the results for the 0 to 15 acceleration test. And once again, the Meepo V4 came up on top with 3.7 seconds. And it seems like the average is 4.3 to 4.4 seconds. And our lowest electric skateboard was the Enskate R3 with 5.3 seconds. And for the braking test, the Meepo V4 also won that as well with 4.3 seconds to brake after hitting the camera. And the Wowgo RACED got the longest time with 8.6 seconds to brake after reaching the camera. So it looks like all of the other skateboards in the middle stopped somewhere around 5 seconds to brake. And for the point mile race, the Meepo V4 won once again with 12.8 seconds to reach the point mile mark. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. If you guys appreciate the data and the content in this video, you can go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.